Welcome to King Says So, a channel that advocates for one Africa, one land, one Africa, one language, one Africa, one currency, one Africa, one army. I wish to witness Africans all around the world united as one in our lifetime. Enjoy.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy King053, Mr. Easy Imali, and we're back at it again with another one. And this time around, I want to touch on the township economy and the impact of the lack of regulation on the township economy. And I think as South Africans, we need to get to a point where we have an honest, open discussions with our African brothers and sisters, and also not only our African, whether it be Indian and whoever is running a business in our township, because this thing is getting out of hand. Okay, as you guys know, the past 2 weeks or so, we've been having issues with children dying from eating contaminated or poisoned biscuits. This is well known. The what do they call it? Autopsy has found out that the children were the biscuits that they ate had some red poison in it. So it's not only that, because I don't want it to be let's blame the foreigners type of a thing. You guys know I don't do that on my channel, because we do have 2 South African gentlemen that were also arrested for selling contaminated muffins at the school. So it's not a what you call a race, a culture, or a foreigner or a South African issue. It's a policy issue. Just like the crime in South Africa, the issue is the policy issue, that the policing is not well executed. That is why South Africa sometimes looks like a playground for people to just commit crime as they want, whether it being stealing, shooting, guns, whatever it is. It's crazy. So I just want to play a short clip. But before I play that short clip, I wanted to answer the question, where is Nhlanhla? Some of you are asking yourself, where is Nhlanhla? Now, Nhlanhla was arrested or was charged for housebreaking of the house of the Uvictor. This was back in August, guys. If my memory serves me right, he paid something like 9,500 rand to Victor, and he got a 2-year suspended. He got is it a 2-year suspended or 2 suspended sentences? I'll just check the facts, guys. I'm just speaking from the top of my head because I was following the case at that time, and with the condition was that he had to now play a different role in terms of what he does, his participation into the public, into the society. Understand? One of the conditions is that, and also that's why you don't see Nhlanhla being vocal like he always is. You're asking yourself, where is Nhlanhla? Because one thing that Nhlanhla was doing good was policing and making sure that laws are attended to in Soweto. But the problem is with Nhlanhla is that he then thought that he was the police. Understand? Even though he was working with the police, he then thought that he can solve all Soweto problems, and then in so doing, he crossed the boundaries of what a citizen should do. Understand? Me and you don't have a right to go in anywhere and search someone's house. We don't have a right. We can feel how strong we feel about that, but the problem with South Africa is that the laws protect the criminals. So in court, me and you will be charged, even if we know that person is selling drugs, and we as a community go there. If that person of that house opens a case against me and you are going to be in trouble. Now, my uncle sent me a video from Soweto. Not Soweto, Soshanguve. And guys, what I saw in that video, I'm going to try and play it at a different speed because it's long, so that you guys can just see what is going on there, and I'll come back for commentary.
Members, ki itse di shwebs mo ko section K e expire ka May 2022.
Yeah, tell him not to stock expired goods, man. Because they
Lega mtswadi. Kite. Section I mo ziyakhala. Members shebanye ke shopo tse re rekang tsona tse daily. We still at section K. Daily. Mo re rekang teng mo. So
it's not healthy.
re rekela bana di noodles. Kanti maphela tsa bana di noodles. Shopo e thabang. I go alem tshahla tsa mama. Ahla suthe today. Tla bona roba la ka. Jesu. Ltswaile o tsholta sentse lena merutu ya maphela.
I know lock. Where's the locker, my friend?
My friend, lock your shop.
Oh.
Lock your shop. Lock your shop. Check. Your store is dirty. Nka matiki. Wanu section ke upila matiki le shop o jwale ka re ke matiki. Maphela wa bapalwa ka mo. Huh? The health inspectors be everything nearly sharp shop on Zabatu. No, get briber. Get briber. Bona, get the paida or the pisciting. My friend, you're not going to open this shop anymore. You understand me? You're not going to open this shop anymore. This shop will never operate. You understand? You must tell your boss.
It's very dead.
Otherwise, we'll react very brutal. Members, remoko what you ne check out. This thing expired at 6. But in teleco shelf phone. So retlo management, you know, it can explain mela. Then a wiki here 29. November September the 12. So eki what? Members, so ntswa so wetsala jwa bobo expiring date bona ke bona 2021 mo ke bona 21 ke bona 2021 it's impossible. It can be packaged from 2021 to 2024. That's impossible. That's impossible. You can't package a meat 2021. The expiring date is 2024. No. Remember. Nama 2021 expire 2024. Members. Ki no rock sachet setsa tendi soup. Diri 2021 ka di 3 December, then the other one ereka di 8 January 2023.
Cockroaches are running all over the place.
Now, it's not that I want to make myself feel better or whatever, but I don't allow my kids to buy Zimba chips, biscuits, and this has been long. It's been long. It's not something that started now from these shops, because I know the chances of the expiring date, even cool drink, the chances of expiring date, counterfeit goods, the hygiene issue are very high. Why is that? It's because South Africa is just a country where you can just do whatever you want. The township economy brings about billions each year, but those billions are not injected back into the township where it's operating from, because the rules and regulations don't force any tuck shop owner, any tavern owner, or whoever in the industry of the township is not assisting the township in any way, shape, or form. These tuck shops and bottle stores can easily build a school every year, can easily build a sports facility every year. Every year they can build a different sports facility in the township they're operating. When we calculate how much money they bring, how much money they get from the township each year. But our problem in South Africa is that our government is failing us. I mean, just look at the condition where the food is stored. Even if you go to the big cash and carries, the big supermarkets, you're going to find the same thing. Now, our inspectors, because they earn little salary, you can imagine if you're a government inspector, your salary is like 15,000 rand. That is about what, a $600, $700 a month. You're earning that, and someone comes and says, listen, man, just leave it, man. Here's a 5,000 rand. That 5,000 boosts your salary from 15,000 to 20,000. For some people, that's a difference between a house installment, a car installment, school fees and groceries. They are going to take that 5,000 because we simply don't have, people who are passionate about their jobs anymore. The police. I'm going to speak about the soldiers. I'll maybe do the video that the soldiers that were sent back from Congo for sexual misconducts. I'm going to speak about it. But it breaks my heart to see our people, the way where we are buying our food from. And remember, it's because we allowed this. We must blame ourselves as South Africans, because as South Africans, we killed our own shops. We all grew up. I grew up, but for me it's different because in KwaMhlanga that shop is still available. Upra Mike Shabangu's shop. Grew up buying there, but there's been so many other what you call them, Indians, and my friend shops, as we call them in South Africa, that have popped up in competition of Ramike's shop. And some of us will go and support them and not support our own. Understand why? Because sometimes their service is better, and sometimes their products is cheaper, not necessarily better. So we because of the economy, the rand is not stretching the way we want it. So we would go to the cheapest shop and leave the other shop, our African brother's shop. You understand? So if you are watching this and you are a Somalis, Indian, or whatever it is, whoever is owning a shop, Nigerian, whether it's being a barber shop or whatever, make sure that the hygiene in your shop is good. Make sure that your customer service is good, and make sure that now and then you have a program where you give back to the community, whether it being donating to a soup kitchen, proper food. Don't donate expired goods to soup kitchens where children eat. You understand my problem? Make sure that you participate in that township, because I'm telling you, once you do that, this same township where you are operating will protect you when it comes to xenophobic attacks, shop break-ins and shop lootings and all of that. The same community will protect you, because they know so and so is a member of our community and is participating positively in our community. You guys tell me, what do you think about this situation? I think I might have to go and dig out the stats on how are we even going to get the stats, or how many I'll do the stats from where I stay in Kimberley, and I will just check. I'll just drive around and show you the township economy, how big it is in Kimberley. And Kimberley is not a big town like Soweto and Umlazi and Umhlanga and Khayelitsha and all of that, but I will just show you guys just how big it is. And if those shops were donating something like 200 rand each, I'm telling you, we can build the schools every year easily, fully funded, cash. But our politicians don't think. Our politicians don't think. It's your boy King 053, Mr. Easy Malene. If you are new on the channel, please consider to subscribe. We are going to hit that 10,000 subscribers before the end of this year, and I will be very so appreciative of that. I thank you guys, and you haven't already, click the like button so we can spread the news, and hit the bell icon also so you can know when your boy Easy Money uploads new content. Until we meet next time, don't forget to pray. Just know that I love you and I salute you.
Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed the content, leave your thoughts on the comment section and hit the like and subscribe button, and we will meet on the next one.